Hello and welcome to the Key Personnel Parade video. This will go over key personnel procedures for the parade. The color guard is a center point for parade. All parts of the parade will be centered off of the color guard. All personnel will be formed at the starting position. The flights will be in column formation. The color guard will stand on the ready line, lined up with the review stand. The wing adjutant stands on the final line. The squadron commander faces the reviewing stand. The staff, Ops Group Commander and Mission Support Group Commander will stand to the side of the reviewing stand.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Spring 2012 Change in Command and Parade Ceremony. I am Cadet Natalie Parkinson, the Public Affairs Officer, and your Master of Ceremonies for this afternoon's events. Today's ceremony represents the culmination of all of the hard work put in by the members of the 88th Cadet Wing this past semester. Today's parade is the final leadership laboratory of the Spring 2012 semester, where over 100 officer candidates have learned and participated in the necessary skills required of Air Force officers. The Detachment 88 Commander and today's reviewing officer is Lieutenant Colonel Richard Aaron. At this time, the 88th Cadet Wing Adjutant, Cadet 3rd Class Ian Miles, will move the parade from the ready line to the final line in preparation for the beginning of the ceremony.
At this time, the wing adjutant will say sound adjutant's call. At the command of sound off, the wing adjutant will direct, give your squadrons parade rest. The squadron commanders will do an about face and say parade. The flight commanders will echo parade, rest. The wing adjutant will then say in place, sound off. At the completion of music, the wing adjutant will say, give your squadrons attention. The wing adjutant will then direct, give your squadrons present arms.
The Wing Adjutant will now receive a report from each squadron commander to ensure all members of the 88th Cadet Wing are present and accounted for. He will then publish the orders of the day.
The wing adjutant will move to the former position, retracing the previous procedures and commands, and say, report.
The colors will now be brought forward.
The vice wing commander marches to within 6 paces of the colors, halts, faces about, and commands over his or her right shoulder, detachment forward march. The colors will march forward and the vice wing commander will halt them by commanding detachment halt. The detachment will halt within 5 paces of the reviewing officer. The color guard will stay in step with and maintain 6 paces away from the vice wing commander. The vice wing commander will then salute the reviewing officer and state, "Sir, the colors." The reviewing officer will return salute. The vice wing commander will then face about and command, "Staff, present arms." The vice wing commander will then give the order, "Give your squadrons present arms."
Please rise for the national anthem.
After the last note of the music, the Vice Wing Commander will command Staff order arms. He or she will then about face and give the command, "Give your squadrons order arms." The Vice Wing Commander will then face about and command Staff parade rest. Then he or she will say, "Give your squadrons parade rest."
Officers from the 88th Cadet Wing will now come forward for a special award.
After publishing the orders, the wing adjutant will command officers, pause, center, pause, march. On the command officers, squadron commanders will stand fast, flight commanders will advance forward 6 paces, and the guidon bearers will advance forward 2 paces. Upon arriving at center, halt individually at close interval and automatically face the reviewing stand. When all officers are at the center and facing the reviewing stand, the extreme right and left flight commanders will report, "All in from the right/left, sir/ma'am."
Throughout the semester, the 6 flights of the 80th Cadet Wing have been competing for the award of Warrior Flight. The Warrior Flight Award is used to recognize the flight that most embodies the warrior spirit in terms of commitment to ROTC, selfless dedication, esprit de corps, and physical competitions. The Warrior Flight Award for the spring 2012 semester is awarded to Foxtrot Flight.
Foxtrot flight guide on front and center. March.
At the command center, the guidon bearer will take 1 step to the rear and face to the nearest flank. At the command march, a route is taken around the nearest flank to a position 4 paces in front of the Vice Wing Commander and 1 pace to his or her left. Present the guidon for award, order arms, then salute.
Congratulations to the winner of the Detachment 88 Warrior Flight for the spring 2012 semester flight, Foxtrot Flight. Next will be the presentation of Honor Flight for the spring 2012 semester. The Honor Flight Award is used to recognize the flight that best represents Detachment 88. Criteria for this award includes leadership laboratory attendance, physical training attendance, attention to military bearing, customs and courtesies, and support of ROTC, fundraisers, events, and activities. The Honor Flight Award for spring 2012 is awarded to Bravo Flight.
At the command center, the Honor Flight guidon will take 1 step to the rear and face to the nearest flank. At the command march, a route is taken around the nearest flank to a position 4 paces in front of the Vice Wing Commander and 1 pace to his or her left. Present guidon for awards, order arms, then salute.
Congratulations to the winner of Detachment 88 Honor Flight for the spring 2012 semester, Bravo Flight.
The Vice Wing Commander will then command officers post. The flight adjutants will return to the original position within the flight on command march. Squadron commanders, flight commanders, and guidon bearers will step off at 4 pace distance, 2 12-inch steps followed by 2 24-inch steps, then continued 24-inch steps, flank towards their respective flight, and halt resuming positions facing the flight. As soon as everyone is back in position, the squadron commanders will then command post. Flight commanders and guidon bearers will face about, and music will stop.
The change of command ceremony you're about to witness.
The Vice Wing Commander will then about face and command staff attention. The Vice Wing Commander will then order, "Give your squadrons attention."
For the soldiers in the field to be unaware of who their commanders were or what they looked like. The formal change of command afforded these troops the opportunity to witness the proceedings and actually see their commanders. Cadet Donovan Ricks has just relinquished command of the 88th Cadet Wing. Cadet Colonel Brandon Mady has just assumed command of the 88th Cadet Wing.
Cadet 88! Cadet 88! Cadet 88! Pass in review!
The wing commander will then order pass in review.
The pass in review is another time-honored tradition. The pass in review allows the members of a command to pay respect to their commanding officer, while allowing the commanding officer to inspect his troops. The leadership of the 88th Cadet Wing rotates each semester, allowing senior leaders preparing for officership the opportunity to compete for leadership.
The operations group commander will march staff right wheel to join the line of march after second column left, approximately 12 paces in front of the A squadron commander. 6 paces before the reviewing stand, turn head to the right and command, eyes, right. Group staff turns head and salutes. 6 paces beyond reviewing stand, command, ready, front. Then marches staff out of line of march and position to right of reviewing stand.
88th Cadet Wing Operations Group Commander, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel John.
As group commanders, squadron commanders, and flight commanders walk by, the narrator will announce who is in command.
Academic Group Commander, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Lee.
Squadron commanders will execute eyes right 6 paces from the reviewing stand without command. At 6 paces beyond reviewing stand, they will execute a ready front without command. Flight commanders, 6 paces from reviewing stand, turn head and eyes to the right and command eyes right and salute. When last flight member is 6 paces beyond the reviewing stand, command ready front. All flight members except for the third element turn their head to the right.
Cadet Major Sigrid Sonia. Alpha Flight, commanded by Cadet Captain Jessica Dombey. Bravo Flight, commanded by Cadet Captain Charles Locke. 335th Squadron, led by 335th Squadron Commander, Cadet Major Peter Blomquist. Charm Flight, commanded by Cadet Captain Eric Schmidt. Please rise as the colors pass before the officiating party. Delta Flight, commanded by Cadet Captain Ashley Brett. 336th Squadron, led by 336th Squadron Commander Cadet Major Jonathan Crowley. Echo Flight, commanded by Cadet Captain Forrest Purser, and Foxtrot Flight, commanded by Cadet Captain Robert Montgomery. This concludes the Air Force ROTC Detachment 88 Change of Command Ceremony and Parade. Thanks again for your attendance today. Please rise for the playing of the Air Force song.